The journey to AI success begins with preparing your data. However, with the ever-increasing volume of structured, unstructured, and semi-structured data, this task can feel overwhelming. That's where the Encompass platform comes in. Encompass empowers your organization to discover, understand, govern, and use enterprise data, to harness it as a strategic asset, reduce risk, and ensure generative AI success, smarter, safer, and faster. Today, we're going to explore how Encompass helps you discover your structured and unstructured data and automate compliance tasks for sensitive information. Let's see the platform in action. What we can see on the screen here is the Encompass platform. On the left-hand side, we can see the items we are connected to, the repositories that we are connected to. As you can see, we have a combination of both on-premise and cloud-based repositories. And Encompass can easily discover both structured and unstructured data from any of these repositories. Once discovered, the Encompass platform will represent the information back to the end user in the dashboard you see here. Each dashboard is tailored to the specific type of repository that is being discovered. So something like an on-premise file share that we are seeing now will look very differently to how we present data back to the user in, for example, a SharePoint online interface. And we can even get a view across all repositories. So we can see that we currently have over 220,000 files in our corpus. So how does Encompass manage these items in place without disrupting end-user behavior? Well, end users will continue to work in their solutions of preference. Things like Word, Excel, SharePoint Online, Teams, and Encompass will be able to pick up the changes in those documents. So let's show you how this works. Looking at Microsoft Teams, we can see that about 4 hours ago, there was a document uploaded in this team space called the Encompass General Brochure. Going back to the Encompass platform, we can see across all repositories that there was one new item that was discovered today. So if we click and filter through to that one item and go and view a list view of that item, we can see the Encompass General Brochure. So the one that was updated just a few short hours ago within the team space. Encompass automatically picked up the change and has represented that back to us within the Encompass platform. Additional to discovery, Encompass can enhance the items discovered by adding additional metadata to put the discovered items in context of your business. So as we can see here, we have a few items. We can see the business type where it is letting us know, despite the vague names of the items that we have, things like driver's license or proof of identity. We are also able to enrich it with what we call prospective classes, letting us know that some of these items contain very sensitive information, like passport and banking details. By combining those enrichment services and getting a clear picture of the information we have within our corpus, we are also able to automate retention classes for items. So how does Encompass do the automation? Well, we use a policy engine to be able to configure automated policies that will go ahead and perform those actions. So as you can see here, we have a number of saved policies. So as an example, let's look at something like sensitive information. We have a policy here that says to assign PII to new items. So how does that work? Looking at the policy engine, which is extremely user-friendly, a drag-and-drop interface that any user can use without training, we can see that this policy is as easy as dragging new items to the policy canvas. So the scope of the policy is that we're going to look at all items modified within the past 5 days. And once we discover those items that have been modified in the past 5 days, we are going to scan for personally identifiable information. And if it's found, we're going to apply that to the item. This is all done in an automated manner behind the scenes. Once these policies have run, we can then quickly view the outcome in interactive dashboards. What we're looking at now is a privacy dashboard that's allowing us to understand where our privacy risks lie within the organization. So you can see the color-coordinated aspects of this. and we can start to look at the red areas where the dashboard is alerting us of potential risks. And we can see highlighted in red below the items that are at risk, which we can quickly access through the URL link. That is the power of Encompass, being able to discover content across both on-premise and cloud-based repositories. We can then enhance that information, allowing you to fully understand what it is and the context of your business. Then we can automate compliance and privacy tasks, like the identification of sensitive information and alerting the stakeholders to mitigate that risk. To learn more about how Encompass prepares your data to unlock its full potential and reduce risk, visit our website.